start because I don't know if they're okay. All right. First, just so we can have it, can you just say and spell your first and last name for us?
Lawrence, I'm going Larry. Larry Campbell, Larry Campbell. Larry Campbell.
All right, and it's a very difficult situation, very difficult time. Can you kind of just, give us just your initial thoughts on just what unfortunately has happened to Councilman Vogler today?
On behalf of Danville City Council, the mayor, vice mayor, all of the councilmen, the city manager, the staff, our hearts are hurting to see a tragedy to our dear brother and colleague. It's interesting to me because the time is in that we're in. Last week, last council session, Brian Hood was definitely sick or something, and I was noticing around 4 in the morning when the mayor started texting about what was going on, I saw that Danville City Councilmen are praying men. And even today, seeing the response between our colleagues, I'm happy to say, ladies and gentlemen, Danville City Councilmen, we are praying men. And I think this is a time that the city of Danville, which is a compassionate city, it's time for us to pray for Lee, pray for his companion, his children, his mother. I know she is really hurting and concerned. And we support him. And Danville is a city filled with love, and we are laying love on Lee heavy right now.
And one thing about Councilman Vogler, we were just talking about it amongst each other that he, loves Danville. Everyone here loves him. He's a big part of our community. Can you kind of just talk about just, his impact on our community and just, how this affects all of us knowing that, he was hurt?
When I first met Lee, we had a conversation at our church, and we was doing a food giveaway. And we was talking, and what impressed me was some of his college professors. And one of them was Doug Wilder. And I remember talking to Doug about Lee. He was just so inspired for Wilder was one of his mentors. Lee is very much of an activist. He's smart. He cares about the city of Danville. And we constantly are creative and trying to deal with the city. I've been on council for 18 years, to see where Danville now is the most prosperous city in the state of Virginia. I want to say the Eastern Coast. And it's people like Lee and other councilmen and ourselves. We all work together, and our mayor, we have an excellent council. So our prayers are for him, and we're thankful.
And kind of when, you kind of heard about, unfortunately, what happened, what was your reaction? Like,
Prayer.
What were you feeling?
It's time to pray, period. And I say once again, it's time for the city of Danville. Let's go into prayer. Everybody to pray. The Bible said with one or two, just one or two. Now I'm speaking to thousands. It's time to pray. Period.
Thank you so much, Reverend Campbell. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Y'all have a blessed day.
Station, you're a city councilman.
Yeah.
Is it a ward or?
They law.
Law.
Y'all have a blessed day.